Welcome to the special edition of The Late Show with my guest Professor Hernandez. Okay, we are living in strange times. What is your thoughts on the coronavirus? I feel very sad, especially so when I think it is being used as an excuse to reduce our liberties. Are you able to expand on that? Yes, I can. Dave, how have you reacted all your life with the threat of the flu virus? It does not bother me, I simply get on with my life. Are you not worried about catching the flu? After all, it could make you ill and possibly kill you? The risk was always there, but I was prepared to take that risk. Exactly. So why should the coronavirus be any different? I don't know. I believe it is being used to push through an agenda. In what way? What do you think happened in 1971? I don't know. Okay, sit down for this. 1971 was the year Richard Nixon detached the dollar from the gold standard to pay for the Vietnam War. The gold standard ensured a sensible fractional reserve ratio of 1:6. In other words, 1 unit of gold in the bank supports 6 units of money lent out. The measure was only supposed to be temporary, however the dollar never returned to the gold standard and became fiat currency. Over the years the fractional reserve ratio loosened and only a small fraction of money was in the vaults to support money being loaned out. It's known as over-leveraging. The financial system is rather like a Ponzi scheme. Recessions and depressions are built into the process, but much worse depressions will occur as the over-leveraging continues. Yes, but how have they managed to over-leverage at a greater rate? Over the years we have been introduced to credit cards, easy credit terms, and governments have managed to run deficits yearly and introduce quantitative easing. Over the last 3 years in the U.S., the national debt excluding unfunded liabilities such as Medicare, welfare, and pensions rose from $19 trillion to $25 trillion. These are numbers I do not understand. Can you give me an idea how large a trillion is? Yes, if you counted to a trillion with a different number every second, it would take 32,000 years to count. What does this have to do with the coronavirus? The coronavirus is the pin to pop the debt bubble. Over the years, politicians have promised the earth to a fickle public. Clearly this could not go on forever. The can was simply kicked down the road. Guess what? We have run out of road. I am sorry to say this, but many of the public are stupid and are not critical thinkers and therefore do not see the whole picture. This pandemic is an excuse for a new normal, and it's a new normal that will be absolutely devastating. Wake up, people, wake up. Your liberties and freedoms are being taken away from you in the name of security. The media have managed to terrify people to such an extent that they actively support the draconian lockdown measures. We have been conditioned to appreciate the easing of the lockdowns, but with the threat that further stringent lockdowns can be forced upon us again in the near future, its control, and the healthy amongst us, are losing their liberties. Wow, but why do you think governments want to control us? Governments have targets to meet. They want to reduce the carbon footprint. Debt was running out of control. The coronavirus pandemic will be the perfect excuse to significantly reduce our standard of living. In the UK, many people are on the furlough scheme. Once that runs out in October, many companies will make their staff redundant, and some companies will make their staff reapply and compete for jobs on reduced wages. As I say to the people in the UK, welcome to Victorian Britain, where the rich get richer at the expense of the poor getting poorer. This model will be reflected worldwide. Really sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but this is reality. I wish I could say it was a pleasure talking to you.